Hello everyone, welcome back to the Syde character channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the Beyblade X Xtreme Battle Set. Now this motherfucker is huge. I can barely keep this motherfucker on screen. And this is my first, Hasbro set. It is my first Hasbro set and I'm very excited not only for this Hasbro exclusive. Hopefully it stays a Hasbro exclusive, because what we're seeing now is Hasbro exclusives are slowly to start coming out in Japan. But the thing I'm looking forward to the most is Drawn Dagger, because he's been very exclusive and I really want that bit. So this is a stadium, and yeah, the framing is really weird, and you can see the floral pattern I have on the outer edge because I had to zoom out so much for this big ass stadium. But here it is, and wow, look at it. It comes very nice and neat. I think the first thing we're gonna look at is the stadium, and then we're gonna move on to the base so I can get a better look. So this stadium, it is a lot smaller than the Japanese version, but honestly, I like the colors more, and a lot of more people like this stadium. Since it is smaller, when bays do go flying out, they don't fly out the pockets. They actually get trapped in the pockets. And I'm not sure if this camera is doing it justice, but it stays in the stadium. So that is very nice. And more importantly, I think my Japanese stadium has green rails, but my favorite color is green. So that's why I'm a big fan of this. Okay, so I opened up the next item just so I could get these buttons out. These are the buttons that keep the top plastic layer of the stadium on. There are these nice X buttons. So I'll be back when I have that all finished and set up. Okay, so here we have it. We have the stadium all nicely finished and set up. And actually, I think this is the stadium I'm going to use for more of my videos from now on, because the size is so much smaller and my phone can't capture wide range shots. So this stadium will actually be nice for videos, and including this one when I do the test battles. But one thing I really don't like about it is the black part of the stadium. Maybe it'll be hard to see bays while they're battling. That's my biggest concern for this, that the white stadium really shows up well on camera. And this one, it might drown out the base colors or something. So that's my only concern, but I guess we'll have to see if that's the case or not. Now moving on to this box, I guess we'll talk about this really quickly. And it's these shitty Hasbro launchers, which I will not be using too terribly much. I don't think so. They're just nowhere near as powerful as the other launchers, especially the Japanese ones that are big, or the string launcher, in fact. But they work for, you know, smaller kids, people with smaller hands. But I'm glad they at least included something and you didn't have to go out and buy a launcher, so that was really nice. Now moving down closer to the ground floor to take a look at these bays better, we're going to start off with the Hasbro exclusive, which is pretty heavy in the design. I love it. This is Tusk Mammoth. It's supposed to be like a Hell Scythe, you know, redesign, and I really like it. It's really cool. I like the center animal. It's just a mammoth with a mohawk. And I really like what they're doing for the Hasbro exclusives. And it's, you know, giving the metal more of a personality, in my opinion. And this is cool that we even have this in a set. And is this supposed to be like an eye? And yeah, I think this is the ear of the mammoth. Maybe the eye, face, and tusk. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's actually there. I'm just putting that there because of my imagination. But Tusk Mammoth, and we move on to this. I thought it was red, but it's more of a pink ratchet 360, which I don't mind at all. It still looks gorgeous in my opinion. We put it together. Does it match though? It actually does. And then Tamper. I never know how to pronounce this bit, but it's actually a really good bit. And here we have the full combo. Definitely not as heavy as some other bays. I hate that I don't have a scale. I'm just going off how it bounces off in my hand. But yeah, hopefully I get a scale in the future. So we're gonna put off that to the side, and we're gonna move on to the one I've been looking forward to for months, which is Drawn Dagger. Beautiful blue and white color. It is amazing. How many blades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bladed design. People say a lot of people don't use him anymore, but I think I can make him work with some of my combos. Beautiful drawn dagger, and we move on, and I'm going to assume this is the 60 height. Yes, I think this is 460. Also very beautiful white and blue together. I don't know why that combo works so well, but it does. And let's see if I can assemble this without too much struggle. Boom. Look at that. White and blue. I love it. And I love the dragon in the middle way more than drawn sword. This is more of a European dragon, right? The design. I don't know. I need to catch up on my dragon lore stuff, but it's definitely way different looking than drawn sword. Now we have the rush bit, which is very competitive. People are selling this bit alone for like $12, $10. So I definitely had to jump on this battle stadium set deal. I got this off Amazon right now for about $22, which is an insanely good deal because usually at stores like Walmart or Target, this set sells for $50. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, the sale is still going on and it's still around $20 because that is just an insanely good deal for 2 bays, 2 launchers, and an entire stadium off to the side. So I cannot wait to battle these two together, and hopefully the rush bit does not let me down, but I will see y'all there. Here we have it, folks. We have Drawn Dagger versus Tusk Mammoth. Since it's just 2 bays, I don't think I'm going to be keeping count, so it's just going to be pure battles. All right, so these are both decent bays. Drawn Dagger has an amazing design, and that's why I like him, but I don't think he has much competitive use besides the rush bit. The rush bit is really good as far as I've noticed in battles. Tusk Mammoth, the design is also pretty amazing. I like Drawn Dagger just a little bit more, but it's just another Hell Scythe. Just might be a little bit worse, and the colors, I like Hell Scythe a little bit more. So overall, these bays are decent. For a starter set, it's amazing. And the stadium, well, the stadium is great. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I really love that green accelerator rail. It's just quite small, and the pockets, the bays are less likely to jump back into the stadium, which I find a little more interesting for battles if that does happen. And I really am not the biggest fan of the black stadium because the scratches are really noticeable and it's really reflective on the camera. But overall, this is a really fun and useful stadium to have, especially because of the price. At least, you know, the $20 that I got the set for. It's really good, and I'm not afraid to use it to do crazy stunts. So overall, it's a good stadium for the price. I still recommend the Japanese one a lot more if you can afford it. If not, then this is the stadium for you. Overall, an amazing battle set. Anyway, I'm just a side character, and I'll see y'all in the next video.